Today marks 12 years since one of the deadliest disasters in the history of the textile industry. Today, April 24th, 2013, the Rana Plaza Factory collapsed on the outskirts of Dhaka and Bangladesh, killing over 1,100 people and injuring thousands more and destroying hundreds of young girls and their families. The day before, workers had evacuated due to visible cracks in the building, but on the day of the collapse, they were forced to return to the factory owners, fearing the profit loss, and threatened to the withhold wages so low that missing a day of work was not an option at all. Can you imagine that the building is falling, things are falling, but no matter what, you have to come and work and you have to do it. These were the peoples. These were like individual people, a woman, a man, a family that had no support, no protection, and no real choice. Nobody was there to advocate for them. And this was not a random accident. It was the result of relentless pressure in the global supply chains to produce fast and cheaper and consume like insanely, regardless of thinking about human cost and environmental cost. This is not just an issue with the garment industry. At the Grace Farm Design for Freedom Summit, one of the speakers asked, how did the building materials and building industry respond to the Rana Plaza disasters? The workers who built the factory likely faced many of the same inhumane conditions as the factory workers, as did the laborers who extracted the raw materials for the building for the fabric that the Rana Plaza workers stitch. And the people, actually not worker, people stitched. Everything we purchase, every space we inhabit is connected to the same system that caused this devastating event, and each of us plays a role in shaping what comes next. It is really truly up to us. If anything comes next, it's not me, it's all of us, because it is the time for us to unite and remember again today that we must honor those who lost their lives, their families, their communities at the hands of unconscious consumption, not just with our words and prayers and well wishes, but through real our actions, by rethinking how we consume, by demanding transparency in the bottom of the supply chain and lasting system change. That why in the world today still 28 million people are in forced labor and they don't have access to living wage. They're all asking for basic human rights, and this is what Empowerment Collective, an organization like Fashion Revolution, stands. Please join sharing this story as much and as wide possibly you can to help raise awareness. Thank you.